And we're back with another episode of Crazy People. And today we're going to talk about Viktoria Nasyrova. She's been arrested for trying to take the life of a woman by making her a poisonous cheesecake. Wow. They coming up with new ways to take out people every single day. Well, let's get right into this article by NBC News 4. A New York City woman was convicted of attempted murder and other charges for poisoning another woman who looked like her with a sedative-laced cheesecake before stealing from her in a bizarre case that took place in 2016, prosecutors said Thursday. Queens District Attorney Melinda Katz announced that Viktoria Nasyrova, 47 years of age, of Voorhees Avenue in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, was convicted of attempted murder in the second degree, attempted assault in the first degree, assault in the second degree, unlawful imprisonment in the first degree, and petite larceny. Sentencing will take place on March 21st, at which time Nasyrova faces up to 25 years in prison. Wow. 25 years is a long time for a 47-year-old woman. Look, if you want to be a criminal, if you want to do bad things, I suggest you start early. Not at 47. Or maybe she's already been doing this kind of stuff and this is her first time getting caught. Who knows? But 47, if she gets convicted to the maximum, she'll be getting out at about 73. I don't get it, people. This is why she's a crazy person. The strange event unfolded on August 28, 2016, said Katz, citing the evidence. On that day, Nasyrova visited the Forest Hills home of the then 35-year-old woman bearing a cheesecake as a gift. Wow, so she came to her house with a cheesecake as a gift. So y'all know, like, when y'all move into a new neighborhood and the neighbors, they come by and give you gifts. That's her. Hey girl, how you doing? I just came by to welcome you to the neighborhood. I baked you some cookies laced with poison because I don't like your ass. That's how a lot of people are. They'll be nice in your face, but their true intentions are to take you out. They're trying to send you to hell or heaven. But back into this article. According to the evidence, the victim and Nasyrova resembled each other at that time, since both had dark hair and a complexion and other physical traits. Additionally, both were Russian speakers. Oh, so she wanted to take her out because she wanted to be the only Russian speaker in the neighborhood? She was like, I'm sorry, boo, but there can only be one Russian speaker in the neighborhood, and that's me. So I suggest you pack your bags and get out of here, because I'm just not having it. I'm not having it. Whew, she's crazy. Citing the evidence, Katz said that the Queens woman ate the dessert given to her by Nasyrova and afterwards began to feel sick and laid down before passing out. The woman's last memory allegedly was of seeing Nasyrova walking around her room. The following day, the victim's friend discovered her unconscious in her bed with pills scattered around her body, as if the woman had attempted to kill herself. She was taken to a hospital for treatment, prosecutors said. Wow, so she had this all planned out. She was like, I'm gonna take this cake over there, I'm gonna get these pills, scatter it all over the bed so they'll think she's crazy like me, and that'll be it. So, like, she really had to hate this lady. You're not saying like how she knew her or what. This is, I don't know. It's not making a lot of sense to me. Why she even let this lady in her house? Who are they to each other? Are they just neighbors? Like, who is she? How did they meet? What's the backstory? Because this don't make no sense. I'm not gonna let no stranger in the house eat the cake in front of her. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. If I move into a neighborhood and they bring over like a cake or some sweets and some cookies, I'm not eating it. Like, as soon as they leave, I'm throwing it in the trash. I'm sorry. I don't trust nobody. I'm a black man too. I don't know what they trying to do. I don't know what the deal is. I'm sorry. That's going in the trash. I don't know if you put poison in there. It might have been out of good faith, but I don't know, because there's so many crazy people out there. You don't know what they're doing. There might be semen in that cake, semen in those cookies, semen in those sweets, because they want me to eat their semen. I don't know what's going on with people today, man. They're just out of their mind. Stop trusting these people, man. Don't take nothing from nobody. Even if you know them from years, don't take nothing from them unless you was there while they was cooking it. No potlucks. No potlucks. Don't trust nobody. This is 2023. People are crazy, and they hate you for no damn reason. Subsequently, when the woman was discharged from the hospital and returned home, she apparently realized that her passport and employment authorization card were missing, along with a gold ring and other valuables. Oh, she was a scammer. She was trying to she took her passport and everything. Prosecutors said that law enforcement agents with Homeland Security tested cheesecake residue found in the container and confirmed it was laced with phenazepam, a potent sedative. The pills found on the floor were where the victim was discovered were tested by the Drug Enforcement Administration and were found to be the same thing, whatever that name was, phenazepam as well. The jury, through the deception and schemes of the defendant, Kat said she laced a slice of cheesecake with a deadly drug so she could steal her unsuspecting victim's most valuable possession, her identity. Fortunately, her victim survived, and the poison led right back to the culprit. The defendant deserves to be held accountable for her crime with a long term of incarceration. Wow, so she just tried to kill her for her identity. Obviously, she's in some other shit too. Because why do you want her identity? You did something else. So you're trying to be somebody else because the person that you really are did something else, and they're looking for you someplace else. She's from Russia, so she probably got a warrant somewhere in Russia somewhere. She did something. Or some other country. You never know with these Russians. But yeah, don't trust people with their food. If they're like, hey, how you doing? We like to welcome you to the neighborhood with some sweets. No. You say, oh, thank you. And then as soon as they leave, throw it in the trash and take it out. Because it might be arsenic and you can't smell it, can't see it. If you touch it, you're dead. But yeah, she's a crazy ass chick that wanted her identity for who knows what reason. But I'll catch y'all on the next episode of Crazy People. Man.